Hey, welcome back to the Roadside Rescue YouTube channel. I'm Ernest, and we've got an emergency call out, site emergency up to a town about half an hour away to do front and rear brakes and rotors on a vehicle. We did a tune-up recently on this vehicle, and their brakes were in pretty bad shape. I told the customer he could have been driving on them for a little bit longer, but they're pretty up to date on everything they have to do maintenance-wise on their vehicle. So they feel more comfortable having these brakes replaced before they continue using the vehicle, which is perfectly fine. So we've got new front pads and rotors and rear pads and rotors to put on that vehicle. So we're going to head up there and get this vehicle some new brakes, and we'll flush out the brake fluid while we're there. So we'll get on the road, head up there, and get them some new brakes. Here we are. First roadside rescue of the day. Brakes on this Honda Accord. All right, quite the little drive over here. Took about 40 minutes. We're here. We're gonna do some brakes. You'll see the car out there. I'll set up a time lapse of doing them on this side. But we'll go ahead and get them out, get everything going, and get these brakes put on. So on some vehicles, they have these screws on the rotors. The purpose is to keep those in the factory. They'll put the rotor on first before they put the tire on to keep them from falling off and injuring somebody. They have no real purpose once the tire's on. A lot of people like to use an impact. I'll always try them with a screwdriver first because sometimes they'll be loose enough to take off. Hardly ever though. Some people will take an impact to them, but honestly my favorite way to get them out is just to put a little drill bit on there and just to drill it right out. All right, and then that'll break free. Pretty simple. Just takes a couple of seconds, and then this rotor is ready to come off. All right, and then they're usually loose enough. Once you get the rotor off, you can actually just usually take them off by hand. I don't know why they never get seized up on this part. Well, I guess because they don't see any moisture. And this one actually just drilled in with itself when I put the drill on it. So it's nice and flush now. So we should be good to put that new rotor on, but I may take this little edge off. But you can either take it out by hand or just drill it flush with that. That way it's not protruding. Even if it does protrude, just line it up with the new rotor. All right, that's it. New brakes, new rotors, they look awesome. Got everything all lubed up, and we'll go ahead and do the other side, and then we'll do the rear, and we'll head on out of here and get on to the next job. But let's get to that other side and the rear first. So just over an hour, about an hour 15 minutes, we've got everything done and wrapped up, and not too bad. Everything worked as expected. Just drilling out those little screws in the rotors, got everything put back in, no issues. So this is a job well done. Thanks again for watching Roadside Rescue on the Roadside Rescue YouTube channel. I'm Ernest. Have a good day and peace out.